Welcome back to NYSE Live, everyone. We are down here on the trading floor of the New York Stock Exchange. You saw America250 chair Rosie Rios ring the opening bell to mark the open of equity markets. And I'm joined now by Chair Rios. Rosie, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
What does it mean to be here at the New York Stock Exchange as we prepare for this big July 4th celebration?
Well, look, this is all about the American dream. This is about being the land of opportunity. What better way to think about it than being at the global capital of the world here at the NYSE?
The NYSE, of course, is working in partnership with America250. Talk to me more about that partnership and what it means to your initiative.
Well, look, I mean, NYSE has been a fabulous partner every step of the way. We hosted a panel this morning to talk about the economic markets, and in partnership with McKinsey, who just released a report about the competitiveness, about the economy. So what better way to think about this than, again, launching this partnership together and really thinking about, again, how we can continue to make as many Americans as possible feel like this is the land of opportunity all over again.
To that end, talk to me more about the mission of America250, Rosie.
Absolutely. Well, we're the national organization charged by Congress to plan the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But we strongly believe this is as much about the future as it is the past. And so our programming, our values-based programming, is really focused on many of those initiatives that, again, will celebrate the American spirit.
In terms of celebration, you recently launched America's Startup. What is that?
America's Startup is a college competition to really highlight the next generation of entrepreneurs and innovators. So it's very easy. You go to America250.org. You can submit your one-page proposal and your 2-minute pitch video. You have nothing to lose. And the deadline is March 31st. We're flying out 30 semifinalists to Silicon Valley, where they're going to make their pitch live. We're going to also record it. And so, for us, again, this is kind of really inspiring that next generation to feel their future.
We have a beautiful shot of Lady Liberty right behind us, right behind you, Rosie. What can Americans expect the week of July 4th this year?
Well, we are making New York front and center for everything we do. I was here in Times Square on December 31st, where we launched the second celebration at 12:04. We launched America Gives, which is our national service initiative that's making 2026 the largest year of volunteer hours ever recorded by our country. And then we're coming back here on July 3rd. Ready for this? We're doing the first ever ball drop outside of New Year's Eve to ring in July 4th. So we'll be back here in New York. Look, this is not just the global capital of the world. This is the heart of the world. Let's not forget, this is the 25-year anniversary of 9/11. We'll be back here for that as well. We will not forget.
Will it be a busy next 4 months leading into the big day?
Absolutely. And look, there's much more around the corner. On March 26th is our 100-day count-up. So many beautiful announcements are going to be made there. This is just the beginning. We think this is the moment that's going to really spark the movement. This is going to go on long after July 4th, maybe even long after maybe even long after 2026.
Yeah. How are you celebrating coast to coast so all Americans can feel like they're participating?
Yeah, that's a great question. Look, this has to be sea to shining sea. I say from Guam to Alaska, from Fairbanks to Philadelphia, and everything in between. So on July 4th, we are doing America's Ultimate Block Party. Think of this as 56 viewing parties around the country that include DC, the 50 states, and the 5 territories. We can really watch Main Street Americans all over the country and really all over the world. So if you take away anything from today, it's $350 for 250. We are engaging 350 million Americans around this effort.
Yeah, the numbers are absolutely incredible. We feel the energy. It's palpable down here with you, Rosie, of course, on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Our viewers may not know that you formerly served as U.S. Treasurer, and in fact, your signature is on currency. Where can people find that?
Well, that's right. I'm on $1.8 trillion of currency out of the 2.2 in circulation worldwide. Where can you find me? In your pocket, I'm sure. I'm still with you.
And as we round out our conversation here, America250, there is so much to celebrate. You know, since we're having this conversation in Lower Manhattan, we talked about the startup initiative earlier, but the business innovation that you've seen for more than 2 centuries, how is that a cornerstone of this year's program?
Well, it has to be. And look, this is a public-private partnership, and thankfully we have amazing partners along the way who have been with us from day one. BNY, Coca-Cola, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram, Walmart. The list keeps going on, and that was our commitment to Congress. This has to be a public-private partnership. People have to feel like it's their commemoration and celebration from sea to shining sea.
All right, Rosie Rios, Chair of America250. Rosie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Such an honor to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, an honor, of course, to speak to Rosie Rios down here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.